Over the past few days, I've been having certain thoughts, certain ideas, and an opportunity to claim for myself. I'm Sha Knight. Some people call me Sha, or even Sean as a little nickname for my audience. Let's explore opportunity, the ideal investor, sugar relationship, and the nuance behind it all. Okay, maybe not all. I've been doing YouTube for at least 3 years now, streaming and all, and I didn't start out so great. I don't really gain audience or regular shadow or viewers. Hell, I wasn't even making money back then. I felt like a burden. But what can I do? My body is ailing, my mind is under pressure. Best I could do is take shelter. But through my charm and a bit of psychology play, I managed to gain what I couldn't have imagined I would have before. I managed to make a deal with a friend who kinda like investor and benefactor in this, though he doesn't show up as much on stream or video. That's just the possibilities of my survival capabilities when I see an opportunity. I take it and make the most of it. But I can't imagine myself in a sugar relationship though. Just that the kind of position is one I haven't been in just yet. I can only imagine. But with my friends' help, with their trust and belief, I managed to enjoy myself as I work slowly towards my goal, then followed by regular donors that help me out sometimes. Connecting all these dots isn't easy. It takes some time to recognize the pattern. Though hindsight is always 2020, right? But it's better to recognize late than never ever at all. So I'm taking my chance to create something meaningful. The kind of motion that I have to go through to come this far. I learned a lot of mistake in the past. It happened and I move on with it. Can't stay stagnated forever, you know? But survival isn't the only thing I'm eyeing for. I also aim to thrive in the world that wasn't exactly made for me to go out and do things. At least, not yet. I'm still recovering from past trauma, just like any other human being, as human as I can be. Still have to deal with hurts and pain. But that doesn't define on what I will become later. It's less of what scarred me and more of what I could be despite it. Welcome to China's classic, relatable story, I hope, and laying down the foundation for the main topic. So where should we start? That I see potential in investment from people that might end up supporting me, probably with how much they value me as a person, and how I value them as a person as well. It's a mutual understanding. I need something and they expect to see me do something that is worth the money, or maybe just the connection is good enough. Though I'll say I value more than just money, but it's the hope and dream they had in me that is worth keeping and fighting for. Some that are like me do it out of survival, not strictly investment. They'll take time and discipline in order to succeed. The world is truly unfair, isn't it? Without connection, all things in life seems meaningless. It could be worse though, like isolating yourself from the world and tell yourself that it's alright to be in a bubble, negating everything that humanity stands for. What's the difference for me and people out there that does the same thing? Maybe it's vice that they enjoy. I might fall for this too. I enjoy some vice, but that makes us human. I make deals, and so are you. It could be bias for me. I watch a lot of videos about VTubers who doom their own career and throw away opportunity to grow. People will have natural charisma but not enough intellect to utilize it to the maximum, or at least at comfort level. Being invested by someone else could lead to a destructive path, whether to yourself or others. You basically had an upper hand unlike most people who is going through life alone, or by the standard of coworker and friends. Status quota make us think differently on how we should behave, especially in a workplace or friend circle. But that all change when it's parasocial. It creates waves of people who are naturally talented with birth, but with zero accountability. Opportunity is thrown all over the place. Some manage to cut it, But that doesn't mean it would just make them successful if all they did was holding on to it. They must act in order to make something out of it. Action is everything. Responsibility is something that some of us seem to not get, or do get, but choose not to take for whatever reason they're in. Opportunity is a chance that you can act upon it, and investment is something that allows you to supply you and keep your head above the water so you won't drown. Sugar relationship though. I've seen it a little bit from someone close to me. I never really thought of it too deep. Not like I had pride or anything like that. I just like the way things already are. But it got me thinking. Most of the deals are made with friend investment, right? There's no romance bullshit in it. I can freely do what I want without the need to pretend, act, or actually commit to a sugar relationship. I think it's one of those things that as a content creator like me, have to figure out by myself because it ain't the same for everyone, especially not with me, considering my circumstances. This might sound weird, but I probably wouldn't mind a sugar relationship with someone. Guy, girl, it's just a matter of principle. Ideally, it would be asking for too much for someone who just wanted money. But I think it's better if it's like opportunity that I mentioned earlier, through mutual understanding. Instead of the usual supporter parasocial relationship, I suppose I could be more than just a face and voice. Maybe I could lift them up from the dark somehow. I mean, ain't that how big streamers are anyway? They might have legitimate partner living with them, but there's always be that one person who pays for everything and then got dumped later on, just as a fan. It's like a one-sided sugar relationship. The side that pays for everything and the other that give it to the benefactor or to everyone else. Wait, that's just a content creator in general. I'm probably blurring my vision with these things that's supposed to have lines that shouldn't be crossed from either side. I suppose I dream of an ideal sugar relationship because, to be honest, I don't really mind that kind of thing, and it's nice to have money to for fund my creation and keep my belly filled. Like, what if it's we're transparent that you're going to have multiple sugar partners, but in the end they get what they want: affection, attention, things that a sugar partner wouldn't be able to get unless they pay for it with money or gift. This is a wicked thought the more I think about it. Almost like I'm selling myself out. But at the same time, I feel like I'm onto something here, even if it put me in a bad light. Just before Drama Channel make a case study about me on this, I wouldn't endorsing this kinds of tack to survive by not getting yourself employed or work a real job, as they say. I just, man, I'm going to sound like the most popular way people earn through Twitter. But I'm mentally ill and that stopped me from getting a real job. Though there's more to it, like family drama, but financial is a big thing that concerns me with my occupation. A content creator that tries to earn enough to feed. All in all, when it comes down to it, we just don't want to be hungry or barely eat with anything tasty. Some people might have it worse than us, that's always the case. What matters is the principle you ran by. Are you doing it out of selfish gain? Or do you offer empathy to those who adore you? Choices, choices. Anyway, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. As always, as cliche as it sounds. Yes, do support me on Ko-fi. I have problem with Patreon, so I'm sticking with this. I'll be seeing you on another stream or video. Ciao. No. Ciao.